investigates.
All right, imagine getting an electric bill for more than $8,000. A local woman tells us she was told to pay up or her power would be cut, so she turned to us for help.
Action News investigator Marcy Cipriani joins us live with this. And Marcy, this is really kind of a wake-up call for anyone who's tackling high utility bills, right?
Yeah, Shannon, this is an issue that can be prevented. When we met with Catherine Warren, though, she was on the verge of tears, worried that her power was about to be shut off, not knowing what to do about it, and paying $8,000 was not an option.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I have no clue.
The tears in Catherine Warren's eyes are not sadness, they are fear.
So we got to try to figure something out.
Fear that this spot will soon go dark.
I have 4 grandchildren that live with me.
If she doesn't come up with thousands of dollars.
It's actually an $8,000 bill that I owe.
$8,322 in power.
That's going to be getting shut off. I'm not sure when, though.
That bill isn't for an extravagant home with excessive electricity use. Warren lives here in a 2-bedroom mobile home in New Alexandria. She is on disability and struggling, so this bill has been building.
I was on a budget, and when I missed the payment on the budget, that's when they hit me with showing me the breakdown of it.
The budget plan allowed Warren to pay the same amount each month, but once she skipped payments, several, according to a spokesperson for West Penn Power, Warren was taken off the budget, pulled from low-income programs, and billed for the full balance. That is this bill, one that even with that understanding is high. So we took a closer look and found that the biggest charge here doesn't come from Warren's local power company, West Penn Power. It comes from American Power and Gas, a Florida company. Their charge for February alone is more than $700.
That's a lot of money. They charged me more than what my disability check's for.
This, though, is a company Warren, or someone claiming to be her, selected.
Customer, you are the person legally authorized to enroll these accounts with American Power and Gas and have chosen to do so, correct? Yes.
This is the phone call allowing American Power and Gas to begin providing Warren's electric.
So she enrolled in a variable rate in 2013.
Andrea D'Agostini, spokesperson for American Power and Gas, provided me with the recording confirming the switch, something Warren tells me she doesn't even remember.
I've never heard of that company.
The call, though, is clear, but it is also clear that the person accepting the offer wasn't always listening.
State your email address so American Power and Gas can send your welcome letter, updates, and other information. Your email address will only be used by American Power and Gas and will not be used for any other purpose. Yes.
On the call, the customer even agreed to pay extra.
Would you like to accept the option to receive 100% green electricity? Yes.
3 cents more per kilowatt hour for green electricity, making Warren's costs on this bill nearly 16 cents per kilowatt hour. To understand that rate, all you have to do is log on to PA Power Switch, the website run by the Public Utility Commission, or PUC. Warren's local utility company would charge her just 7 cents a kilowatt hour, and the same company charging Warren 16 cents is offering a rate of 6.7 cents here.
Take the time. You have the ability to do research.
Nils Hagen Fredrickson, press secretary for the PUC, says Pennsylvania residents have been able to choose their electricity for 20 years by simply entering your zip code. In Warren's case, they chose her.
State the name as it appears on the bill.
Catherine A. Finney.
Calling her home and offering service. It is legal, but sometimes confusing.
I don't even know what they do for me.
According to Warren's bill, her mobile home used more than 4,400 kilowatt hours of power in February. That, Hagen Fredrickson says, is a concern in itself.
In Pennsylvania, average electric usage is between 700 and 800 kilowatt hours a month.
Warren's local company, West Penn Power, is working to figure out why hers is so high, helping to get her back in low-income programs and back on the budget plan. And although Warren has now canceled service with American Power and Gas, they are stepping in too.
What we want to do for her is to take care of her bills, the energy bill for the next 6 months.
Hagen Fredrickson says Warren's situation isn't unusual.
Well, I paid the budget, so I never looked at the power bill.
If consumers aren't paying attention.
But the PUC doesn't regulate the price for supply. That's a consumer product, just like any other consumer product.
The PUC allows each power company to list 3 options on the PA Power Switch website. If you go to that website and none of those options are for you, you can certainly click on that power company's website for more options. And experts say if you choose your electric, you could save a significant amount of money. You just have to pay attention to what it is you're agreeing to. And that is something that Warren had an issue with that is now being handled. Reporting live, Marcy Cipriani, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.